seconds.
All my breast.
Let's do a toy train check.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
From the makers of Flatulence, the scented suppositories.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and let's get this over with or I'm gonna burn my quiche. Did you want to play alone, or did you get stood up again? And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Loco, Louie's Breakable Party Favors. On sale this week, ceramic water balloons.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. So why not get started? To get started, bury me with my slide rule. You know how sometimes they rename shows when they put them in syndication, like American Idol Rewind? Well, if the HBO series 6 Feet Under were repackaged under a different title for syndication, which fresh new title would be accurate? 1 fathom under, 2 furlongs under, 3 cubits under, or 4 meters under? You might want to consider burying yourself 4 meters under to be spared the embarrassment. Were you thinking of this one? A fathom is a unit of measurement equal to 6 feet. Can you fathom that? Huh? Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, I pretty much phoned that one in. I missed a meeting. Up next, marvelous jewelry. If the Hulk were a mood ring, how would he be feeling? Violent and angry, stressed and nervous, meditative and philosophical, or calm and neutral? The Hulk is green, and so is the neutral color on a mood ring. I think he was so angry because the only pants that came in his size were purple. Why not try? You're fired! Now marry me! On which special version of The Apprentice might Donald Trump ask contestants to perform a Trump marriage? The Pinata Apprentice, the Pinochle Apprentice, the Pinochet Apprentice, or the Pinafore Apprentice? A Trump marriage occurs in the game of Pinochle. I think Trump's wedding vows sort of went like this. I promise that this is going to be the biggest marriage of all time. Really just a great, classy, super successful marriage that will tower over and dwarf all the other marriages. And it's really just going to be top-notch all the way.
Everybody quattro, everybody quattro, hey!
This one's called Britches Brew, and it's a this or dat. I'm going to read off 7 phrases, and for each one, tell me if it's the title of a Miles Davis album or a t-shirt color at the Gap. If it's a Miles Davis album, press 1. If it's a Gap t-shirt color, press 2. Each one right, I'll trumpet your victory with $300. Get one wrong, and I'll be charging you $300. And don't overplay this solo. The faster you go, the more cash you'll pick up. Okay, let's move. Mercury blue, blue haze, blue period, equinox blue, kind of blue, dream blue, dark magus. Not bad. You aren't Miles Davis good. You're more like Kenny G proficient, but also kind of unlistenable. I hear they're releasing a Miles Davis line of pants at the Gap. They're khakis with a spit valve.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
How about fiery balls of death and other children's stories? You gotta hand it to Buzz Aldrin. Sure, he's walked on the moon, but he's not satisfied. He's now tackled the equally challenging tasks of appearing on Dancing with the Stars and writing a children's book. If Buzz Aldrin wrote a new children's book about a space rock who's fallen through the atmosphere, landed on Earth, and is trying to make new friends, what would it be called? The Adventures of Mikey the Meteor? The Adventures of Mikey the Meteorite? The Adventures of Mikey the Meteoroid? Or The Adventures of Mikey the Mennonite? I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation. Here's what you meant to pick. While moving through space, it's a meteoroid. While entering the Earth's atmosphere, it's a meteor. And when it lands on the Earth, it is a meteorite. Or if you're my great uncle, the Reverend Cookadiah Masterfoot, it would just be called one of God's kidney stones. That's the end of round 1. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. Okay, how about it? Let's try 7 ancient Wonder Breads. Remember going on field trips in school and your mom packed you a miserable lunch in a brown paper bag like it was your ransom or something? Well, imagine you're on a school trip to one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Which of these is a Wonder Bread sandwich being enjoyed at the only wonder of the ancient world that is still standing? A PB&J at the pyramids of Giza? A bologna and mustard at the Great Wall of China? A mayo The only wonder of the ancient world still standing today are the pyramids of Giza. And the 8th wonder of the world? Why there aren't more bus drivers who murder children. I call this one easy as @BC. You know, I really feel we gotta milk this Kesha and her ridiculously spelled name for all she/it's worth. So, what would Kesha's Twitter updates look like if the shift key on her keyboard broke? Katua loves you all, come party with Kefora, Kasevana is eating lunch, or Katua Gesundheit. The correct answer is the $, an integral part of Kesha's name, is located on the 4 key of a keyboard. What was even more confusing was her post about will being greater than I, which is greater than am. Still trying to figure that one out.
Looking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Next up, sock your mom. Hiya, Tal.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. Why, it's my good friend Billy O'Brien. What brings you here today, Billy?
Well, Cookie, do you like kids' playground chants?
Kids' playground chants? I love those, Billy.
Great, listen up and you just might learn something, Dunny. My nuther and your nuther were hanging out clothes. My nuther punched your nuther right in the nose. What color was the blood, Tlasna?
You mean plasma?
Yeah, that's what I said. Is it blood red, Lennon yellow, asparagus green, or turley white?
Billy, why did you just throw a stick at that player's score?
I didn't. I was waving at that intern and my arm flew off.
Allow me.
Blood Tlasna is yellow, so your nuther's face is gonna be covered in yellow liquid. Yeah, well, last time I saw your nuther...
Billy!
I mean, her face had this...
Billy!
No comment.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
Here's one for you. Nice bra, brah. What does it sound like when a brome hits a Brahmin? Sound 1. Sound 2. Sound 3. Or sound 4. Let's hear that again. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Oh, honestly. A Brahmin is, of course, a type of cow, and a brome is a classic line of Cadillac cars. So we've heard a brome hitting a Brahmin, now the sound of a Brahmin being hit by a Dennis Rodman.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Try this on for size. There's no place like a coffin. You know, I love watching The Wizard of Oz whenever they play it on TV, but it's kind of weird now because, except for a few remaining elderly munchkins, just about everybody in the movie is dead now. It's kind of creepy. Which dead cast or crew member from The Wizard of Oz has, according to a famous saying about death, gone somewhere over the Rainbow Bridge? Judy Garland because she's a woman, the hanging stagehand because he committed suicide, the mayor of Munchkin City because he's a little person, or Okay, nobody hung himself during the filming of The Wizard of Oz. That's just an urban legend. Like the fact that Pop Rocks and Coke will make your stomach explode. I've tried it. It makes something explode, but not the entire stomach. Where's that confounded right answer? When pets die, they're said to go over the Rainbow Bridge. Somewhere over the Rainbow Bridge. But let's be honest, we all know that little f***er Toto went straight to hell. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the number 1. 4,000 if you're right, but you lose 4,000 if you're wrong. And don't forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Names are for the birds. These names are pretty foul. Hope you have a safe flight. Good luck. That's all she wrote! Hey, look at that. Your score is pretty respectable. Kind of like that guy at work who shows up on time every day, gets his work done, is cordial enough to his coworkers, plays left field on the company's softball team, sometimes joins everyone for happy hour over at Hot Wings USA, until he doesn't show up for work for a few days. And then a few days later, people start to get mildly concerned about him, and the boss calls the cops and they go to his house and find out that the nice, respectable guy died. Alone, naked in his closet with a dry cleaning bag over his head, and a yellowed copy of highlights at his feet. Yep, nice job.
You don't know Jack!
That's a wrap. Donnie, what's happening?
All right, give me the hey sign if you're interested in more playage. Next week on a new episode of Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Mr. Tillman, do you need a hand getting to the bathroom?
Oh, leave me some shred of dignity. I can use the toilet without your help. You don't need to hold my hand.
Oh, okay, great. Scream if you get trapped in there.
Yeah.
That's next week on Old People Exceeding Expectations.
You dress yourself to the nines every day. Why shouldn't you do the same for your friend with 9 lives? At Meow Inappropriate Cat Accessories, we stock hundreds of unnecessary adornments to shamelessly decorate any cat. We've got cat saddles, kitty swim trunks, feline infrared goggles, and introducing the electronic cat translator.
Feed me, leave me alone, go f*** yourself.
So if it's cute, if it's teeny, and if it probably shouldn't go on a cat, then you'll find it at Meow Inappropriate Cat Accessories, located between the Bicycles for Dogs warehouse and the Lizard Mittens Emporium.
Bowling. Why ruin such a primal sport by gingerly putting your fingers through the ball like a dainty little schoolgirl? Introducing Fistable bowling equipment for the dude who takes on the world knuckles first. We customize all of our balls, bags, and shoes so they fit your fist perfectly, and you can get right down to the business of punching out a game.
Wow, nice frame, mister.
Out of my way. Fistable Bowling Equipment Incorporated. When life gives you a 7-10 split, punch it hard.
Next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special, it's visual comedian Rich Coolidge.
You ever walk into a restaurant and the waiter looks at you like this? And you go like this? I told my mom I was single, and she handed me this. Look at it! If I ever own a poster shop, this is what I'm going to sell. Hoochie Mama!
That's next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special.
I like your hoodie. Where'd you get it?
PacSun.
Oh, where's there a PacSun?
I don't know. My mom drove me.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
Do you have too many shelves? Don't know what to do with them? Well, now it's time to put your worries on the shelf. Introducing Shelf Shelves. Shelf Shelves are made exclusively for shelving shelves, and each shelf shelves up to 12 shelves per shelf.
That's a lot of shelves.
Shelf Shelves saved my life. I really wanted to kill my shelf.
Don't get stuck with unshelved shelves. Buy Shelf Shelves today and do your shelf a favor.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jordan.
Happy birthday. I know I usually forget to buy you anything, but this year I got you something from the Cloud Registry.
The Cloud Registry? What's that?
I got a cloud named after you.
Oh.
And it comes with a certificate of authentication that I printed out on my dot matrix printer.
So which cloud is mine?
What's that?
Which cloud is named after me?
Oh. That one.
The one that sort of looks like a race car?
Sure.
Steve, did you just make this up because you forgot to get me something for my birthday?
No! It's totally a real thing. Listen to this announcer. The Cloud Registry. Totally a real thing.
You just did that by cupping your mouth in your hands.
Well, happy birthday, buddy. Gotta go. Bye. Hey, get your friend a gift from the Cloud Registry. It's really a real thing.
Immigration, gay marriage, the Bill of Rights. Is it just me? Or is America falling apart? I'm Lindsay St. Simone, and if you vote for me, I promise...